I've been playing Rocket League for a long time now, since around October of 2015 when I was like 8 and I sucked at the game. But now, almost 5 years later, as an established 13-year-old sweat, I still suck. I only suck a little less now. Around October, all I would do would go into casual threes matches and ball chase as much as my 8-year-old self could. Now, this resulted in me thinking I was good at the game, so after a couple of weeks of this, I said, hey, what's that ranked game mode? And I started playing ranked. I think the first time I got ranked, I was around bronze 2 to silver 1. Once I got my rank, I thought I should stop playing and take a break since I deserved it. So I did that for a while until Star Wars Rules 9 came into my life. I went over to his house for a play date when I was like 9, and that's where he showed me a game he called Rocket League.
Just in his there for the shot, and done! This is Rocket League!
I knew what the game was and proceeded to tell him how good I was at it and that I was silver, which was the second best rank in the game. After he told me to stop bragging about my rank, I proceeded to show him my ball chasing skill, and he was impressed, while being only a bronze 1 at the time. Now, from that moment forward and I, Star Wars Rules 9 and I, said we would make it to gold if it was the last thing we did. Every time I saw Star Wars Rules 9 online, I would invite him to a party, and we both didn't have microphones, but we would still play. We would lose one, then we would win one, then we would lose one, then we would lose one. We weren't ranking up at all, and that bummed us 9-year-olds out, and so we eventually stopped playing ranked, and we started playing against all-star bots in the season mode, hoping that would make us better, but it didn't. As time went on, Star Wars Rules 9 and I stopped playing Rocket League and played more of other games. That marking my second break in Rocket League. Fast forward another year and it's 2017, and I see Squishy Muffins pull off the best Rocket League goal I've ever seen.
In game 3, Cloud9 unable to take it, but Squishy now with a daily shot, he puts it through. He's been going for this stuff all season, and he pulls it off here in the most clutch moments. The player to invent the shot himself is able to get the delay.
And that inspired me to get back into Rocket League. Only this time, I didn't have anyone to play with. I was 10 at the time, and my video gaming capability had surely gotten better. Yet, without anyone to play with, I didn't want to go back into 3s or 2s alone. I didn't want to look like a loser without any friends. So I did the only thing I could think of. Play 1s. I don't remember what I was first ranked in 1s, but I remember I was around silver 1 when the season ended. I had improved in Rocket League. While only slightly, I still improved my rank, which was something for me to be proud of, still thinking silver was the second highest rank. I remember how I played every match too. I would hype it up as if it was the grand finals of RLCS, and I would absolutely be saddened by every loss. And I would celebrate like New Year's Eve at 11:59 p.m. every time I won. Alas, I was still not ranking up. I would lose one, then win one, and I would do that forever until I took my third break from Rocket League. This one being the longest break of all of them. And you may be asking why this was the longest break I've ever took, but think about it. It's the end of 2017. I'm around 10 years old. What game came out at the end of 2017 that appealed to 10-year-olds? Yeah, you can figure that out. After I was bored of that game, I asked my friends, what do you want to play? And to my surprise, TRG Titan and Rexinator said they wanted to play Rocket League. I, being a cocky 12-year-old at this time, decided to play dumb and pretend like I owned it, but really sucked at it, which I did. So we hopped into a match, and after I get used to it, we were all playing about the same. Thinking, how is this possible? That someone is as good as me at Rocket League. TRG Titan, Rexinator, and I started to play Rocket League often, and we started to actually improve and rank up, something I had never done alone. We placed gold 2 and 3s, and I placed gold 1 and 2s with TRG Titan. Now, let's put 2 and 2 together. If I was never able to rank up on my own, and when suddenly 2 people come and are playing as good as me, how did I rank up? It's because my teammates were holding me back. Come on. This is where I took my 4th and final break from Rocket League. After grinding through an entire season, I still hadn't felt I got any better. I hadn't done anything amazing. I hadn't done an air dribble or a double tap, so I stopped. While my friends kept grinding away, trying to make themselves better. During this time, I switched over to other games like Overwatch and Destiny, but every time I got on, I saw TRG Titan and Rexinator grinding and training. I came back around the end of 2019. TRG Titan was now Look Bro I, and Rexinator was now Look Mom I. During the end of 2019, the game felt weird and clunky, so I would hop on, play a little, and leave. Yet one day I came back around February of 2020, and I felt smooth and clean. Look Bro I and I could not lose a game, so we made it all the way up to Plat 3. This is where I spent most of my time on Rocket League, trying to get out of Plat 3. We got stuck right at the exit of Platinum, not able to get out. Diamond seeming so close but yet so far. We started to repeat the pattern I'd come to know too well. Win, lose, making no progress. So I put in the time in free play and training packs and was able to improve my mechanics. One night, I felt it all come together. I was sitting there on Plat 3 Div 4, 2 wins into Div 4. All I needed was to win one game, and we won.